What's up, YouTube? Listen, family, I'm tapping in live from Jamaica, man. I want to say thank to everybody for the prayers, for traveling grace, safe travels. We made it here, guys, and I'm just getting situated and acclimated. But nevertheless, we got to talk about the market on today. Do me a favor, please make sure you like, subscribe. Help this video get at least 1,000 likes. And without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into it. I'm kicking it off really quickly, guys. Two things. Number one, the choppiness is back in the market, okay? I want you to think about the SPY, the range I told you guys about from that 525 to 527-ish type of range. That's chop. That's called chop. Look at Tesla. Think about that 173 to 177. That's called chop. That's range bound trading, okay? So I want you to be very intentional about, if you are going to play those, make your money within those ranges until those ranges are either broken out of or broken down, okay? And so I'll go over that in the morning in the Discord just to make sure you guys are playing the range properly, knowing the lower end of the range, knowing the higher end of the range, and what you do if you find yourself at either of those positions, okay? But with that being said, check it out. The next thing, in terms of a stock that got some good news today, one of our stocks in particular was Palantir. Let's go ahead and dive into this, guys. The Pentagon awards $480 million deal to Palantir for the Maven prototype. Check this out, guys. Palantir has won a $480 million contract from the U.S. Department of Defense for a prototype known as the Maven Smart System. On Wednesday, depending on the data analytics providers work with the Pentagon, the contract has an expected May 2029 completion date and follows the Defense Department's solicitation of a sole bid. Maven takes in data from various sources to identify military points of interest and to speed up intelligence analysis. Listen, guys, another nice notch under the belt for Palantir, okay? Now, on this news, it got a little bit of a pop, but I want you guys to look for the $20 range to continue to build out your long call position, as I still see 23, 27, and 30 as a catalyst, as a price target for this, okay? This is just another, again, feather in their hat, if you will, in terms of it getting there. Now, check this out. You need to understand that good news sometimes can bring a short-term pop, but then write this down. There's something that's called buy the rumor, sell the news, okay? So on this pop, don't be surprised if it come down back to $20 again, okay? So you need to understand, okay, what is going on? What is taking place right now with this particular stock based on the great news, this new deal it received, okay? When those things happen, that's a chance for you to posture in position. That's a chance for you to get in if you're not in already. That's a chance for you to average down if you're already in, but you got in prematurely or you got in high, okay? A big move is coming, but I want you guys to have a 1 to 3 month outlook at minimum, okay? A 1 to 3 month outlook, meaning that should line up with their next earnings, okay? You kind of need something of that magnitude for it to get the pop that we know it can get, unless some other good news come out of nowhere that's, again, unexpected or unforeseen, okay? So Palantir, there's going to be a big move coming, but what we do always say, we got to do the work now. We have to put ourselves in position to be buying and building it out in the low 20s, 21s, knowing that 23 is on the horizon, 27 is on the horizon. And then when they get the love that they are really supposed to get, and we clear that $27 hurdle, guys, that just opens the door for $30, okay? Do me a favor, guys. Let me know down in the comments below how you did on the day. Let me know if you made some money today. Let me know if you learned some lessons today. Listen, the market is in a chop phase right now. Once you make all-time highs, if you don't keep going up, you chop around. You chop around. Write this word down. It's called consolidation. We need to build a base of consolidation at these new levels so that when we go up, we have somewhere to come back down to. That's all you're seeing. So long as the SPY, for example, stays above 523, you should understand clearly that they're making sure 523 is support, 529, 527 is the upper end of a range. That's going to be a key level, a significant level in future years when we go higher, but then when we need to come back down. But they have to build it out now, and it happens in front of you. But if you don't know how to take advantage of it, you might be trading the chop, when oftentimes it's best to avoid the chop, okay? Or like I say, if you don't avoid it, at least play the range. 523, take it to 527, sell it. 527, 529, buy a put, bring it down to 525. And you just make little small in and out type of plays, but you have to be strategic. You got to know what you're doing. If you don't, it's okay to just sit out the chop, okay? With that being said, taking a quick look at Salesforce was down huge today, okay? Pay attention. Don't let those things go unnoticed, okay? You had UiPath down big as well. Again, pay attention. You had C3 AI up today. Pay attention, okay? But all in all, I want you guys to understand what the market is doing. Oftentimes they say sell in May and go away, but May has been pretty good. And we're coming down to the final days of May, and this has been a month they typically want you to sell and go away. But no, if you were in it, and if you were in it to win it, you did extremely well, okay? So I just want to say major salute, man, for staying the course, remaining 10 toes down, and keeping the tunnel vision that's necessary to succeed in this game. Really quickly, guys, back to one more thing as it relates to managing your risk, okay? On one end, you need to make sure, I often say, when you see profit, take profit, all right? In this game, plays won't run up forever. So sometimes when you're in profit, you have to see for yourself, oh, dang, it look like it's done going up. So let me move my stop loss up so that in case it come down, I can get stopped out near the high, okay? Or you just simply lock in and take the profits, either or. But never just sit because you're sitting and operating out of greed and you let a winner come back all the way down and turn into a break even or a loser, okay? See profit, take profit. But my focus is on managing your risk. Guys, it's okay to be wrong, all right? We're going to have that along the journey, especially in the developmental stage, but it's not okay to stay wrong. It's okay to be wrong, but it's not okay to stay wrong. There will be times where you are going to have to be wrong to figure it out. That's where tracking your results and taking the notes and all that stuff come into play. But then, guys, there come a time where you have to then say, you know what? I bumped my head on this time and time again. Now it's time for me to make a change. Because if you don't make that change, it's just on you at that point. You are the definition of insanity. You're doing the same thing over and over, but expecting a different result. So cutting your loss or using your stop loss or having a system that once you go down 20%, 10%, you out of there. Something of some sort, meaning some type of system, mechanism needs to be in place so that you make sure you're managing your risk, meaning your losses always remain small and your wins should be big, okay? And even if your wins are not big because you're learning, the win should still be bigger than the loss. So if you lose $50, maybe your win is only $75, okay? Boom, you profited $25. You might be there for a minute, but the point is your loss was still smaller than the win, okay? But over time, you're going to have a $50 loss, and then you're going to have a $300.50 win, okay? And then those numbers just magnify as you go along your journey, okay? It comes with the territory. It's part of the game, but you have to embrace that part of the game as much as you embrace winning and making money and knocking it out the park, okay? I had to come to a realization, guys, at one point in time when I was you. I had to learn how to lose better. I had to learn how to lose less. I know how to make the money. I know how to, they call me Mr. 20K in 20 minutes. I know how to do that like this time and time again. However, I had to also in that learn how to lose, but how to lose less. Meaning, I know I can go out and make 3, 4, 5, 6, 7K, but I don't want to turn right back around and lose 3, 4, 5, 6, 7K. So I had to learn, like, okay, at 1,000, let me cut my loss, because I know if I got my capital intact, I can go back in and boom, make 4,000. Now I'm up 3,000 in profit. And that's how you begin to make that turn, and you make that pivotal move in your journey to become what we call a profitable trader. That's the end game, okay? That's the ultimate goal. Listen, I won't hold you guys up. We got a big move coming. Put Palantir on your radar, especially in the $20 range. That's an even better range than my level of 21. And so if you can build it out there and you can have a 3-month minimum outlook, guys, you're gonna be set up to have a huge play on your hand, all right? With that being said, guys, we make videos like this every day. So if you like this one, make sure you check out the next one. Remember, most people see the end result. Very few consider the journey. Do me a favor. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys grab some free stuff. Use my link below. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.